Well, I gotta say, we got our grocery list ready to go. If I think of anything else that needs to be on this grocery list, I'm definitely going to put it on there. Got our items, thinking this will be tomorrow afternoon. So, yeah, we could probably head off to the store tomorrow, get all that I need, resources. You know, just got a lot to do. Got already a vehicle renewal notice, and pretty much that came in the mail last week. Got to get that, the stickers, you know, pretty much everything that you see right there. Oil change, car inspection, car stickers, groceries, and Spectrum, which we're waiting on one of the SWF members to get back with us on that. And she said, well, we could get you going Thursday, and hopefully we'll see if we could get inside the account and get that bill paid for. But yeah, anyway. So yeah, I write everything in a composition notebook, which I have like all my stuff in here, and got to take care of a lot of things. A to-do list, rent, and yeah, so far no grocery list in here. Wow. Okay. Which evidently I might keep that. And, well, keep one for a spare, but make another one. I need to get me a printer. That way I can start printing it. Just get everything going that way, and hopefully start doing that from now on. Oh. But yeah, it's gonna be one of them things. Before going to HEB tomorrow afternoon, I also gotta drop off two knuckleheads from my job to come over here to the apartment. Then I have to go back to the store, go pick my groceries up, come back from the store to go to my apartment. And yeah, pretty much they take maybe 15 minutes worth of my time just to drop them off and get them going. Which pretty much these two, they don't drive. They just depend on me to do it. That was the word I was looking for, is depend. But yeah, the guy I was telling you about that has a driver license, doesn't drive, and so far he says, oh, I can have somebody with me. I just have to do that while I drive and stuff. I'm like, that don't make any sense. You get a driver license and, you drive by yourself without anybody being there. I mean, seriously, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever, that they just issue him a Texas driver license and he's not using it. He don't drive. So basically, I don't know why his dad would even consider him keeping that driver license. And then we have a new guy. Apparently, he's been grounded from his vehicle because evidently he was doing something that he shouldn't have been doing. That is, hanging around the wrong people, getting himself into serious trouble, and then his car getting confiscated by his mom. It's like, oh, my mom, she's got my vehicle, this and that, and I don't know when I'm going to get it back, so I need you to take me from here to go to work, then work to come here. And I said, okay, well, you owe me money and stuff, so that is covering my gasoline that you're using. And for me to go out of my merry way to take you two home. I don't mind helping, but at least have a little self-independence in yourself. Self-independence is where you do everything. You have to learn how to not depend on people to do things for you. You have to learn how to do it yourself. And yeah, that's self-independence right there. You could do it. Try it first. But don't just keep depending on that same person to help you all the time. But anyway, I hope that this new guy gets his car back, hopefully soon, and that way I won't have to deal with him for much longer. And pretty much he can pay the money that he owes me for me going out of my time, taking him home, and me having to stop what I'm doing just to deal with them too. So hopefully, he'll get a little self-independence and yeah, take responsibility in himself and don't hang around with people that you're not supposed to be hanging around. Because bad people will get you in trouble. I mean, I'm being dead serious about that. Yeah, there's a lot of people out there. Yeah, I had to learn the hard way because of my former ex-friend that I used to have getting me in serious trouble, getting himself in trouble, by the way. Can't trust a word he says, lies, manipulates, cheats people. There's just a lot of things that I'm not going into great detail about. But when you hang around with the wrong people and you're doing things that you shouldn't be doing, you shouldn't be doing that. I mean, trust me, I've been down that road. But, hanging around the wrong people, you shouldn't be doing that. You should hang around with people that don't get you in trouble. But, he was hanging around with the wrong people. He got his car taken away. He got punished for it. And I said to myself, well, why am I being responsible for him? He got his car towed. He ought to find some self-independence in himself by getting himself to work and home. And plus now, they're having to depend on me to take him and drop him off to work and to home, which we work in the same business together. They're on the base. And, it just really irritates me that, I work so hard to get him from one place to another, and yet I haven't been given money just yet. So I will say that that's just really upsetting. You work your hardest, you're not being paid for what you're being paid for. Say, for example, if somebody is riding in your car, could be a friend, if they say, hey, my vehicle was taken away, I need you to give me a ride here and there and that, this and that, take me to the store, take me there. They want you to take them places. But you're in charge of your vehicle. You have to lay down the ground rules and say, all right, well, if I take you here or I'll take you there, you owe me gas money. Or if I take you to a grocery store, you owe me gas money. If I have to take you to work and take you home, go out of my way, you owe me gas money. That's just showing respect to the person that's helping you, you know? It just shows a little common courtesy for the person that is helping you. I mean, I'm saying it, but I hope this guy learns his lesson. I hope he says, I'm never going to do that again. I'm never going to hang around with the wrong person again. Hang around with the wrong crowd. Yeah, they get you in trouble. Trust me. Don't hang around with the wrong people, knowing that they get you into serious trouble. And, you know, that evidently I've been helping this guy since May. Since the first day of May, since he started, and already the 8th day of July. So, pretty much already the start of 3 months that I've been helping him, that I've been doing this, I've been doing that, being nice to him, taking him to work, taking him home, back and forth. I say, well, you know what? You're going to be doing me a favor by helping me out, pay the gas money. You're going to have to. It's my ride. So you're going to have to do that. It shows a little common courtesy, a little respect, because I'm going out of my way to helping you. And dropping what I have to do to take care of him. Because evidently he doesn't have that self-independence. Because that was taken away from him and stuff. And pretty much his mom took it away from him. It shows him that she's got power to do whatever she wants to do. You break the rules, you get yourself in trouble, you're hanging around wrong people that you shouldn't be hanging around. Yeah, there is consequences when you're doing that. So my word of advice to everybody, don't hang around the wrong people. Hang around people. Go to a ranch, make friends, go out and be friends to the horses or do whatever. Get away from these bad people. Get away from the troublemakers. Yeah, like Benny. Benny was a troublemaker. Benny took everything I had. He left me broke because of his wrongdoings. I felt sorry for this guy. I really did. I mean, do I feel sorry for him now? No, I don't. I don't even care about this guy. I say, hey, if you're going to follow down a wrong path, well, guess what? Consequences are coming back to you. When you do wrong things, and somebody else has to pay for your screw-ups, you'll see it in the end that the consequence is going to come back for you. Let me tell you. But, I got away from him. I've been away from this guy for 2 years. I'm glad I got away from him because he's a liability. He's danger to everybody around him. He will bankrupt you. He will lie, manipulate, cheat. And yeah, a $600 letter in the mail from his parole officer, that shows you how bad he is. That tells you that person right there will get you into serious trouble if you hang around him for much longer, let me tell you. And that's a good thing. It's a good thing I got away from him. Because he was neither my friend. He lied our entire friendship. He did so many questionable things. I didn't understand it at the time why he did it. But I knew a bad habit. It was there. I tried to get him out of it. I tried the best I could. I even cried my eyes out. Because I felt like he really didn't care about me. And he didn't. So that tells you one thing. what he's capable of. His corrupt ways will damage so many. He could be sitting there shaking his head saying, "Oh, Jonathan's full of crap. He doesn't know what he's talking about, this and that, yada, yada, yada." I know exactly what I'm talking about. Your corrupt ways, oh boy, howdy, it's going to come back and catch up with you in the end. Let me tell you, it already has. And I can already tell you that right now. When you hang around with the wrong people, people that'll get you in trouble, let me tell you, don't do it. Don't hang around the people that will get you in trouble. Stay away from them. You know what I do? When I left Benny 2 years ago, almost 3 years, I found a ranch. I found a ranch where I made new friends. The horses are my friends from now on. Even you guys as well. I had to find my place in the world today. And you know what? I'm quite happy. I left my old friends behind. I left the troublemakers behind. And take my word, a grain of salt. Don't hang around with the wrong people because they know. They're trying to get you in trouble. They're trying to lead you a path where, it's going to catch up with you. It'll take you down one day. It certainly did Benny that way. It took him down because he followed a false narrative, There is so much false doctrine in the world that we see today. It's just so much of that. You see it on the news. That news is fake and corrupt as it is. But you know what good news about it is? I don't watch the news. Thank goodness for that. I don't want no part of that garbage because I know it's fake and I know people lie when they open their mouths. They're sitting there lying. That's what corrupted Benny. Corrupted my thinking he was my friend at the time, and I was ashamed when he did all those wrong things to me. But you know what? I don't deal with that no more. I don't deal with the negative ways that is coming from him. Don't have to worry about that no more. I've got brand new friends. I've got people at work that are my friends. Well, few of them anyways. And then a whole ranch full of friends. Even my church group. Friends. I hang around with good people. What you guys should be doing yourselves is you hang around with the good people. People that don't get you into trouble. Not like the bad people do. I mean, think about it. Don't hang around with the wrong people. Hang around with good people. People that don't get you in trouble. Trust me. Well, I put my 50 cents in, so I'm just saying to that one guy, boy, I tell you what. I told him, I jumped on his case about it. I said, look, man, if you get in trouble again like you did, you better not expect me to help you. You're going to find your way to work. You're going to find your way home. Whether you take Via Trans to go to work and home, I don't care how long it takes you. Pay what you get. I don't care if you need a ride from me or not. You need to learn self-independence. You need to learn how to do things the right way. You need to learn how to take care of things on your own timing. And you need to learn to be self-independent. And that is to be responsible for you. And I hope he understands that. I hope he learns his lesson from having his car taken away for already a few months, which I hope you don't do that again. Because if that happens, then pretty much I'm going to have to deal with that. And I'm going to give him an earful for getting his car taken away. And, you get the whole idea. I've got a lot on my plate, I've got a lot to deal with, and so far, just having to drop them off, then go back to the grocery store, pick my groceries up, and then having to go back to the apartment, that's a lot on my plate than I already have. But anyway, like I said, friendly advice, not trying to get on anybody. Don't hang around with the wrong people. Because they know they'll get you in trouble. Hang around the right people. Good people will point you in the right direction. You got that from me, so you already know. Hang around with the good people. Don't get yourselves in trouble. If you get yourselves in trouble, guess whose fault that is? Think about it. Yeah, think about it. Who's responsible? Take a wild guess. But anyway, boy, that water sure makes noise, doesn't it? But anyway, guys, like I said, I'm happy with being on the ranch. I'm happy that I found some new people that I could hang around with, that I could work with, that I can even be around the horses. Film a series that I love. Oh, I love horseback riding adventures. One of the greatest shows that I've ever made. It's relaxing. On a weekend, like a Friday night, would you guys rather come home and see me riding a horse? You feel the peace, the serenity of that peace, the calmness, just a lot of things. From hearing the birds singing, hearing a lot about God's nature. Going into woodlands is where you hear the sounds of nature. On horseback, a lot of people on that line. And it's all about journey and adventure, which a lot of us have.